everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Classy, and I am a movie, and this channel is going to be a movie review channel, so welcome to my channel. Also, I have a really good friend who is also running a YouTube channel. His name is I Am The Real Hero. Please go check him out. And I hope that y'all are having a good day. The movie we're going to be reviewing today is Death on the Nile, 1978. I may be a bit biased here because I really love that movie. I watch it with my dad. But okay, let's get into it. So, first summary. It's about a Belgian sleuth, Hercule Poirot, on an Egyptian vacation aboard a glamorous riverboat, and it turns into a terrifying murder mystery and a search for a murderer when a picture-perfect couple's idyllic honeymoon is tragically cut short. And so what happens? Okay, sorry, I forgot to say this, but spoiler alerts, major spoiler alerts. The wife gets murdered. Her name is Lynette Doyle. And then we go into backstory. Backstory is Lynette's husband, Simon Doyle. Originally, Lynette's name was Ridgway. So, Simon was originally her best friend's boyfriend. Her best friend's name was Jacqueline de Belfort. And so now she's very angry with Lynette. Moving on. Then we have the German doctor, name of brain fart. Okay. Bessner. Dr. Bessner. He's a German doctor, and he is in the he owns an institute in Zurich, and he gave Lynette's friend injections to cure her, and those injections gave her an infection and killed her. And well, at least I think that's what it is. It said she went completely mad. I don't know. And then there's the Audubons. Now, Mrs. Audubon is a romance writer, and her daughter, Salome Audubon and then Miss Audubon. I've quite forgotten her name. And what happened was the mother was defamatory in her writing towards Lynette. So Lynette is now trying to sue her. And then there is Mr. Ferguson, who is a liberalist. He's on this vacation to witness the decline of the capitalist system. And then there's Andrew Pennington. That is Lynette's American lawyer who's trying to hold on to her assets even after she's married. Because in her father's will, it's stated that he would hold on to the assets until she was married or of age. And then there's one more, I believe. Yes, Louise Bourget. That is Lynette Doyle's maid who wanted to marry someone, but there's a plot twist. He was married already. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, and she didn't let her go marry him for obvious reasons. And then what happened was she she became very angry and bitter. And so they're all on this steamer going up the Nile. And one night, Madame Doyle dies. And there is an investigation. And then they interview all the guests. Most of them have airtight alibis. Simon was shot in the leg by Jackie in the saloon. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. But Simon was shot by Jackie in the saloon. Then Jackie was given a shot of morphine, and she was not left alone. Bessner and Ferguson were carrying Simon to his cabin, and then Louise was asleep, she says. But she says something interesting here. If I had been on deck, unable to sleep, naturally I would have seen this assassin enter or leave Madame's cabin. But as it is... Now, I want you to think on those words. As it... If I had been... Think on that. And then... The other night, they find Louise dead. Her throat has been slit with a scalpel. And they believe that... No, and then apparently Mrs. Audubon saw who killed Louise. And in Louise's hand was a piece of 1,000-franc note. She had been bribed, and so she signed her own death warrant. And then Madame Audubon, she saw who killed Louise Bourget. And then when she was about to tell, boom, she was shot in the head. And those three, they met a very tragic and untimely end. One for her greed, and the other, she was a liability. Madame Doyle, she was a victim. And so, then, Hercule Poirot went into the saloon and revealed all. So, apparently, who killed her was her own husband, Simon Doyle. So, Jackie missed her shot in the saloon. She didn't shoot him. She shot him. She shot the bullet into the table. And then he took off his shoes, took the gun, ran to his wife's cabin, and shot her. And then he came back, grabbed a stole that had been sitting there, and shot his own leg. He wrapped it in the stole to silence the sound and to prevent scorching. And then he took the gun and a marble ashtray, wrapped it all into a stole, tied it, and sent it to the bottom of the Nile. And Jackie did her own part. Yes, she was his accomplice. What she did was she took the scalpel and she murdered Louise. Gave her money to throw her off. I guess it's true what they say. Money is the root of all evil. And then what they did... And then she shot Madame Audubon in the head with a gun. And in the end, as they were about to get back to the mainland to have the two arrested, Jackie shot herself and her lover. Greed is a horrible thing, but a love like this is worse than greed. Alright, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed my first video. Shout out to the people who helped me get here. Thanks to my best friend, the real hero. Thanks to my other best friend, Seth. He's amazing. And my other really good friend, Will. And another one of my friends, Kendrick. They've all inspired me to do what I do. And to my family, hope they don't find this yet. Alright. Peace.